Our goal is simple: win a green jacket. But our journey is going to be a little bit different. Each round we're going to set a new challenge to improve our golfing ability until we pick up the coveted green jacket. And today we're going to be doing our starting point. This is going to be our baseline. We'll use this to see how much these challenges actually improve our golf skills. I'm going to set everything on to Pro for now. And here we are. Our first competition, our first tournament, is going to be to qualify for the Corn Ferry Tour. Our first course is going to be TPC Sawgrass. I'll see you guys on the first tee.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q-School final. All right, it's time to get the balls in the air for the opening round coverage. Let's head out onto the course. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is my mate Rich Beam, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. We're thrilled to kick off this week's coverage on 2K Sports. Can't wait to see how this event plays out. Now to the first hole.
So as you can see, I've also set the gameplay difficulty preset to Pro. I've also turned off the putt previews because I don't want to use any of those. I'd like to just read the greens if I can. And here we go, our first shot. Let's see where. So the wind's against us, 9 miles an hour. A little bit back left. So I'm just going to aim it in here. I set my character to have a natural fade.
Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway, and that's going to set the tone for the day.
That's a good start. Centre of the fairway.
This is his second shot.
Pretty good wind back into the player's face.
So I think I'm going to club up here. Let's go a nice high 9 iron. About 9 miles an hour, wind straight in our face. So we fade it naturally, so I'm just going to put it a little bit left of the flag. 145 yards. Oh, I've overswung it a little bit, but it's tracking well. Oh, I'm happy with that.
Approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first.
Looks like it's dead straight, slightly downhill.
Better than that. Amazing shot.
Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard first.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Here's a look at the par 5 second.
So it looks like we're hitting that tree slightly.
Hole, this player finally is making something happen.
Change the shape, try and straighten it up a little bit. We don't want to risk clipping that tree. Even though trees are 90% air, as they say. Oh, I've headed straight for it. Oh, I've obviously clipped the tree on the way through.
This line's not great.
Let's see if I can draw it again. Let's draw it a little bit more. Try to make sure I'm almost hooking it round the tree. It's going to carry a little bit because of the wind, but not a crazy amount more. I've pulled it. As long as we're in the fairway though, I've got a shot.
From about 130 yards here.
Wind is going straight at his back.
So, going to go pitching wedge, but it's going to be a slightly easier pitching wedge. It looks like when it hits the green and rolls, it's going to roll right to left. There's a bit of a slope there, so I'm going to try and aim just left of that slope. No, I'm not. I'm going, just realised it's going right. So, and that's 10 miles an hour. That 9 miles an hour in my face affected it quite a lot before. So I'm going to go 117 yard shot. aim for the center of the green. Pulled it slightly again.
These little members bounce to the right.
And that one has
Oh, it's not
found
bad.
its
It's
way
a good
onto the green.
distance.
That's a good shot, but some work ahead still.
It's going to be a tough putt from there, I think, but I'm happy with that again. I do keep
This
pulling
putt
the
is
shots. I've
about
got to get
16
used to
feet.
this
This
stick.
for a birdie run.
On the previous games,
John,
I
have
was
you got a good
all
read
about
on
the
this one?
3-click.
It's hard to tell. It might be a little bit of a break to the right.
So left to right, it's not breaking much. It's not an awful lot of uphills, and it's got me. I'm going to bring this in a little bit. I'm going to go, yeah, so I'm going to go 17 foot. And I'm going to, about a ball outside of the cup. I think that'll be plenty. Oh, I've just completely mishit that.
An opportunity to make a par here.
Oh, that was bad. Okay, 10 foot, it's dead straight. Let's make sure I get the full power this time. Go on, get in.
He finds himself in a share of the lead.
I scraped a par. That wasn't pretty, but it's a par.
Teeing off here at the third hole. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle.
Par 3. It looks like it's got a shelf up the top there, so we want to make sure we get above that, otherwise we're going to leave ourselves a very tricky putt. Again, it's quite strong wind right to left, so I think I want to make sure we get up onto this upper shelf. We do not want to be stuck down there on the bottom right, the bottom of this green. It's going to be too tricky a putt. I've had a tendency to pull it, so I'm going to go a little bit further right. Just a little bit more power. I think that's going to be good. I've pulled it
Beautiful swing
again,
there.
but it's tracking. Now dig your teeth in. Stay on, stay up, stay up. Ah, just.
That's not a bad outcome. I know it's not on the fairway, but it'll do.
It wasn't a bad
It's a
effort.
great up and down.
So we're going to go a little bit right to left, but not an awful lot. Going to bring it in slightly. Because it looks... Yeah, just want to chip it onto this fringe and let it roll out. Oh, it's not enough.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
12 feet,
John, have you got a read
slightly
on this one?
downhill.
It looks
Not
like this
much
putt
right
will
to
be
left.
moving to the left.
I'm going to go about a ball outside the cup. Not enough. Not enough. Go on. Go on. Oh, I
That
thought I was going to
decently
sneak
played
in
hole,
that
but
left edge there.
Unfortunately, going to have to write down a bogey.
It's okay.
And that finishes
It
up
was all
the
about that
efforts with
second
a
shot.
tiny little tap in.
I just
And
didn't
that's
put
a little
enough on it.
disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. And
It's
now
fine, we're
onto the
still in
par 4
contention.
fourth hole.
Bogey on the last, but a good opportunity on this one to bounce back with a birdie.
Quite a lot of wind behind us here. We naturally fade it. I'm going to come right out here. If I catch a bit of rough, it's okay. Pulled it again. But that wind has really helped us out there.
Even for the day.
So 12 miles an hour. I've got a 60-degree wedge. There's not going to be an awful lot of rollout. But with that wind, that is a lot. Maybe can we... Oh, putter. Okay, I'm going to have to go a bit more centre of the green. And let's see if... Oh, just changed the club. Alright, we're going to go 65 yard shot. Bit closer to the centre. Just gives us a tiny bit more room to play with. Okay, so we can put spin on it this way. So if I go here and I drop it in about here, there is the risk of that slope which is coming. It's almost like a false front. It's going to run straight down. But if I can bounce through that, or even better, land with the wind, it will go past this. Yeah, I'm going to go here. Just need a good connection here. Hold.
well
Oh,
played.
that's a good
Anything on
shot.
the
I'm
green
happy
from
with
there
that.
is fine.
That's
Chance to get one under the card with this putt. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Okay, pretty
So
straight.
it's
putt to
fairly
start out
straight.
with. I think it'll take a little turn to the left as it nears the hole.
So I think I'm just going to go right edge, just inside of the right edge. So I think about there. There is a bit of downhill here. I'm going to take a little bit off of it. I'm going to, yeah, I think 11 feet.
It's got a chance.
Oh,
You know, it's not if you
get
make
in.
bogeys, it's how you
I
respond.
just crept in
Well
there.
done. And that will take him to 1 under.
I think right edge was the call.
And
Keep
stepping
us
up the
put us
standings
back
after
to 1
that effort.
under after our little bogey.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
So wind's quite badly against us here, and it's going to be going right. So I'm going to aim in this rough. We have a tendency to fade it, so yeah, you see how much that wind
That
has affected
swing
that ball.
reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Now just stay in the fairway. Looks like we're going to stay on the left side.
Second
Yeah,
shot
that's
here on the
perfect.
5th.
6 iron. Wind's against us again. I'm going to club up to a 5 iron. I think this will get us about the centre of the green. I don't want to try and land it in that, like on a dime almost. I want to just centre of the green. We're in a good position. Let's not play any risky shots. The wind has really taken that. I'll just catch a piece. Yeah, that's fine. I wanted centre of the green. It's a little bit further than I was hoping,
Lining
but
this one out from fairways. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Significant movement right to left on this putt.
okay. So it's a 35 yard, 35 foot putt. It's ever so slightly downhill, but there's a lot of right to left. So I want to. I basically need to lag this up close. I need to get in the friendship circle. There is a lot of right to left because of how long this putt is. It's just going to continuously go. So I think I'm going to aim. There's a tree in the background. I'm going to aim about there. And hope that I've got the power right. Just double checking the power. I think slow here. A little bit. Oh, I've not put enough on it. Come on, keep coming round. Keep coming round.
That's very well judged.
Yeah, I'm very
Inside the
happy with that.
range.
Not a bad
Lagged
effort
it
right
up
there
nice
from long
and
range.
close.
Big breaking putt. He
Take a
just
power on
didn't
this.
quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Just a little bit, just to be sure. Just a little bit on the right side, because it is breaking a little bit.
And that
It's not a bad par.
Well done. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The 6th is a par 4.
Oh, I don't like that tree placement. So the wind's just straight with us here. So we fade it. So I'm going to move it a little bit onto the left side of the fairway. Now we just need to make good contacts. Have a good swing. I keep pulling them
Trouble
and
ahead
my
needs
face is
to
a little
stay
bit
on this
open.
fairway.
Definitely need to practice my swing a bit more.
A relief
Slow
for this
down,
player.
slow down.
It stayed out of the rough.
Oof. I went a bit too close to that rough. That wind really took hold of it.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th.
60-degree wedge. The wind is going to affect this quite badly. I'm going to put quite a bit of spin if I can. Just bring the spin. We'll go left a little bit. So this will hopefully take us into the centre of the green and give us a little bit of spin just to hold it a little bit. Oh, we've pulled it again. It wasn't the
Scorecard filled
greatest.
with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Well, he's got a real outside chance here. 29 feet.
So same as the last hole. Our goal is to lag this up close. It's going to be a fair amount of left to right, but it's not going to be crazy. So I think I'm going to aim between the spectators here, because it's not quite as far as our last one. So maybe I'm going to aim at the spectator in the yellow shirt. I'm going to aim at their right leg. Now I've just got to get the power right.
This one might need to curl a long way back from the left.
Didn't move as much as I was
That's well
expecting,
judged.
but
Good speed, good line.
it's lagged up nice and
Got a
close.
par putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
We'll take a par
In she
again.
goes. Let's head to the next.
I think we should comfortably
Currently at
qualify if we
-1 following that
par
hole.
the whole way through.
Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Wind against us. Aim for the centre of the fairway. Good contact. See if we can get a decent swing this time. Oh, I've pulled it. We're going a bit close to that water. Hit the bunker. Hit the bunker.
He's
Oh,
not hit this one well, and that one's into the drink.
that was not ideal. Okay. Second shot. We're going to make sure this is going, even if I end up in the rough. That's better. Better contact. Pulled it again. But centre of the
That's some good
fairway.
golf right there. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about
Wind quite heavily
175
against
yards.
us. Gonna go 5 iron. Put a bit more spin onto it. And same as always, centre of the green. We'll try and get away with this with a bogey. Oh, I've definitely overswung.
Yeah, this one's missing left.
Oh, I tell you what. Now stay there, stay there. Come back down that hill.
Yeah, that was a safe play.
Oh,
13 feet to the
I
cup.
thought it was on the slope. I thought it was going to come back. Quite heavy downhill. Not much movement. It's going to go a little bit left to right. So I'm going to just aim for the right edge of the cup. In fact, I'm going to take it here so I know exactly where the cup is. We're going to aim just outside the left of the cup. There's quite a lot of downhill, so if it's the cup is 13 feet, I'm going to go 9 feet to give it a good chance. Oh, it's not moved. Oh, I've pulled it again. I keep pulling these putts.
Time to
and
make a putt
every
here.
shot at
This
the
one's for
moment.
double.
Double bogey. It's not going to move much, but I've been pulling, so let's try this again, shall we? Oh, God, it crept in. Double bogey.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole.
What does that leave us? 80 seconds. We need to claw something back here.
We've arrived now at the par 3/8.
So if we're using a 3-wood, it's going to roll quite a bit. There is a lot of wind. So I'm just going to aim centre left of the green. 12. So I think, yeah, centre left. We're going to aim 237 yards. Just hope for the best, I think. Oh, I've pulled that so heavily.
Going with a
Swang
3-wood
right
here.
round that wind has really
Just
helped
needs
us.
this one to kick right.
Do you know what? That has
And a
actually worked
long-range
out
putt
so
coming
much
up here. Be
better
good to make a bowl,
than I
wouldn't it?
thought it was going to.
John, what's the line on this putt?
Quite a lot of uphill.
Appears You'll go uphill
Left to right.
and to the right.
It's not a crazy amount of left to right. Most of it's going to be in this initial section. But it is 26 feet away. It's uphill. It's going to naturally cause quite a bit of break. You want to lag it up close. I feel like 37 might be a bit heavy, so I'm going to go 32 feet. 31 feet we're going to aim. Because we don't want to go rolling right past this. So let's go a little bit further in, not too much. Let's not give too much respect to this putt. Has it got enough? Has it got enough? Oh, maybe 36 feet was right. Maybe I should trust the game more than
This one
myself.
just outside 7 feet to the hole.
A little bit of left to right. I'll keep it at 11 feet. I have a tendency to pull it, so I'm going to go inside of where I think we should aim. Just outside the left-hand side of the cup. Centre.
He finds
Perfect.
himself in a share of
Lovely.
7th place on the leaderboard.
So the commentary just said I'm
Now a
in
par
7th
5
place,
hole
but
awaits.
that says I'm 76th. So let's wait and see, shall we?
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
So we're in a decent position on the fairway. That's the main thing.
This is his second shot.
I'm still not happy
Only
with the
2
swing.
shots off the pace.
So there's no point going with a 5-wood. I'm going to take a hybrid here. That's a very narrow part of the fairway. We're not getting there in 2, so I'm going to take a hybrid, get it up close. Oh, I've overswung, but it's going into the right place. That's the main thing. Perfect contact.
No harm, no
I'm
foul
still
there with
pulling
that shot.
them, but that's fine. We'll work on that. Hopefully our challenges will help us with stuff like that. Wind is straight right to left. Going to aim off the green. Got a 60-degree wedge in hand, so it's not going to bounce much. I'm not going to add any more spin. It's a big pull again, but
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
yeah, happy with that. Probably could have put a little
Spot the
bit more
top 5
pace
on the
on
line
it.
here. John, have you got a good read on this one?
It's looking like left to right.
There's not
putt
much
on
in
this
this
one.
at all. I'm going to stick with their speed. They're saying 15 feet. I'm going to aim just outside the left of the cup, sorry. Let's not majorly pull this, yeah? Looks good,
Putt is
looks
underway.
good, looks good. Oh,
Just a
Oh,
tiny
that's
putt is all
heartbreaking.
that remains. Our
Take a
current leader
par.
is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
1 over so far. Oh no, it was
Here we are
as
at the 10th,
even.
a par 4.
Yeah, 1 over so far. 10th hole, winds against us. Oh, it's our
Not quite the
first
shot he was
bunker,
wanting.
our first camel. Got a 5-iron. Oh, we're going to have to take the 5-iron. Is it risky to go between these trees? Right, we're going to try it. Let's see how this goes. Got through the trees.
This one looks like it's come out a little soft out of that fairway bunker. Probably won't reach the green. Setting up to play the shot here from the green side rough.
Okay, we're going to put a little bit of spin on this. Because it's going to heavily move left to right. So, That'll do.
Well, this would be a great par
Let's
putt if you
take
can
a
make
par.
this.
Get a nice up and down
Penny,
after hitting that
you've had
fairway
the chance to have a look
bunker.
over this one.
He's got 10 feet here. I
So
think
I
he
think
likes
it's
it.
straight. I think that's just dead straight. I'm not going to move it. Maybe go a little bit right. Just on the inside right because we've been pulling it. Oh, have I put enough
It's
on
on a
it?
good line. That's disappointing to have to settle for the bogey there.
I shouldn't have moved it. I shouldn't have moved it.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And
It's a
that will
bogey. That
drop him
slipped
to
us
2
down.
over now for the tournament.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Oh, we've got to do something now. We've got 7, 8 holes left to go. We're going left rough here.
Second shot here on the 11th.
We need a birdie. I'm going to take it as a 5-iron. Get us back onto the fairway. That'll do. Oh,
That'll
no,
work there.
stay on, stay on. Yeah, that's fine. 60-degree wedge again. Gonna go just here. It's a good pace. It doesn't bounce much. Hopefully we get a little bit of backspin. Now wind, get hold of it. Oh. I didn't catch my swing
Always
stats there.
frustrated
Did
by
I
missing a green.
overswing?
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Sadly,
the wind
in
didn't seem to
sand,
hold
but a
it
chance to
much.
make up for the error.
Okay, that I don't like that slope. We're going centre of the green. And hopefully it feeds down. Stay up, stay up.
Okay, it's out of the bunker. He'll be
This
all right
is
with that,
not
but
a
still
nice-
some work to do on the green here.
Par
A
putt.
par putt awaits. Penny, take us through
It's
the
going to
break
move
on
a
this
bit
putt.
right to
I've
left.
had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
It's fairly flat. I'm going to trust their distance because they've been better than I have with the distances. It's going to move a lot early, but then it sort of straightens out. So I'm gonna put it on the grid line, and hopefully this will just lag it up close, or we put it in for par. It's not enough. It's going under. It's going low. Oh. I was close with that line. Slow down. Let's stay on the green. We don't
Big
want
feet
to end
to
up
the
with a
cup.
double.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
Now
That'll do.
5 strokes behind.
Saying that we're 91st. We really
Welcome
need
to
to
the
get a
par four,
birdie or
12
two.
hole.
We need to get ourselves as close to evens as possible, I think. Okay. So, gonna aim right side of the fairway. Pulled it. Pulled it.
Looks like this one's bunker bound. Lining up from the sand now.
Okay. So with that wind heavily against us, I think I'm going to have to go 9-iron. Pitch it past. It's going to move into the left, which with our pull it's been doing anyway. And hope that we get this somewhere in the centre of the green. Hold your teeth. Dig in. Dig in. Stay on that green.
Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc.
In real
with
life,
another
I would
golf
be
ball.
putting this, but let's bring it down. It's going to roll out quite a bit. It's just a chip shot. Now feed in, feed in. Oh,
11 feet to the cup.
it's not
Trying
rolling out
to
as much
save
as I'd
par
expect,
here.
to be honest.
John,
That's something
you
I've got
agree
to
on this
really
one?
get
This
used
one,
to. I've got to really
going left to right
challenge
there, Luke.
myself with. A lot of left to right here. Their distances have been pretty good for me, so I'll stick with what they think. I'm going to go for on the grid line again. I think just there. Get
And
in.
That's the kind
That's a
of
good
fighting
putt.
spirit that keeps a good round
Needed
going.
to save
Yeah,
that
in the
par.
bunker off the tee. Great recovery.
Par
Par
3.
threes always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
Hole-in-one's a bit of a dream, I think. Got to play a bit safe here. I know we've got to get some birdies in, but I've been pulling it, so I'm going to aim on basically onto this wood here, onto the barrier of this pond. Just going to move it in to the right. You can see that the green feeds down towards where the hole is. So if I get the right distance here and I don't pull it too much, it should be okay. Pulled it again. Please
Looks to
clear
be
it.
going with the 5-iron.
Oof. For a second there, I thought I was going straight into the
He
water.
didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
I'm glad I went a club up though. We're in a better part of this green than the rest of it. You see how much slope there is there, all feeding back into the water. Just feed it round.
Big par saver coming up for this fella.
Take a par again. It is moving left to right, but I'm just going to aim on the right edge. Oh, no way. No way. Did not need that
Our work here
bogey
is
there.
done. Let's head to the next hole. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
So it's just going to keep it in the middle. Didn't pull it as much
that
that
was
time.
pulled into submission.
Open face slightly, but that's fine. Centre of the
Standing
fairway
over
is where
his
you want to
second
be.
shot.
Went straight
7
down.
iron. So there's quite a lot of wind with us. So I'm going to put it. I'm almost going to aim at the front of this green here, because this wind has really been affecting it. I don't want to go too far left because I've been pulling it into the left, and it's not worked out well for us so far. I've got the distance right. That should be okay. I'll just dig in, stay on that green, just catch a piece.
That was a little
Oh.
bit of a misfire, I'd say.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
It's okay. We'll just chip it in now, won't we? Oh, go on.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
It's good effort.
He has this putt to save his par.
Save a par.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Sitting at 4 over for the day. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
I think we're going to struggle. We need to get a birdie in these next 3-4 holes. Just need the wind to hold it. That'll do. Centre of the fairway.
Good shot there, Beamer.
Should leave us a wedge in.
His shot coming from
9
around
iron.
the 150-yard marker.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Okay, I'm not going to club up this time, because this will bounce. 11 miles an hour wind from the right. We do have a tendency to pull it, so I'm going to aim just on this grid line here. If we pull it, we should be okay even with that wind. Oh, I've pulled it really.
Yeah.
it's
ooh,
pulled
no,
really bad.
This one's left.
It's fair to say that approach didn't hit the mark.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that
Yeah,
shot.
the wind got a hold of it a lot more. Okay, splash out, see if we can save a par. Stay up, don't fall into that. Oh no. Oh no.
Well, just like Lloyd Christmas, you've got a chance. Big putt for par coming up. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this
Bit of
putt?
left to right, bit of
I'm
right
gonna
to
say
left.
This is approaching 45 feet. I'm going to go just under 45 feet for this one, guys.
I think it's more right to left than it is left to right. So I'm going to aim just outside the right of the hole, basically in line with the spectator in the blue shirt. I think that's blue anyway. And I just want this to lag up close. It's quite a bit uphill.
Yeah, that's well judged. He had the right line there.
That's okay.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Got to cut out
some
these
bogeys are good
bogeys.
bogeys.
It's my approach shots. My approach shots have really let us down. See, we started well. That double was not good. Need to cut them out.
And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole.
Currently
Here we are, the
109.
16th hole, a par 5.
That's not good enough. So I want to miss these trees. We're going to aim for more of a draw this time. Draw it into the wind. The wind's going to take it anyway. Looks okay. Didn't pull it as much that time. Centre of the fairway. That's all you can ask for.
Nicely done.
And he's down there.
This is where
He's
we need
got
to
around
start improving
205
the
yards
most.
to the pin from here.
It's our approach shots. If we can take an eagle here, we're giving ourselves a decent chance. We've been pulling it. It feeds down into the hole, so I'm going to aim left side of that green. We do naturally fade it. It's a 5 hybrid, so this will roll on a bit. What if I was to use a 5 iron? I would need to overswing. So I'm going to use a 5 hybrid. Bring it right over this time though. Almost drop it in here. And then that way if the wind gets hold of it, even if I pull it, it should hopefully land about centre of the green. It just needs to hold.
Going with the hybrid.
That's it. That's it. Now feed round.
Setting up here with a very long putt. And he's
A
down there.
lot
You got a
lot
read?
of left to right
Love
here.
it or hate it. It's a downhill left to right putt.
There's a lot of downhill, but the distances have been good. So I think I'm gonna trust the distances. I'm gonna aim for about just over halfway between the grids, I think. Just need it to hold. I'm gonna take a bit of pace off. I know I should trust them, but I don't want to roll this past because there's a lot of slope in this. It's low. It's always low. Needed to give it more respect, and I'm glad that I've changed the
a little bit
pace
Too much on that putt.
because we would have
Lining up the birdie
flown
putt
past
here.
that. Come on then, birdie putt. Need this. Need this if we want any chance, really. Slightly up here. I'm going to trust the distances this time. Just looking about a ball or two outside of the hole. Maybe even a little bit more. I'm just going to go in line. There we go. I think there.
Well, that's a nice line.
Oh, I'm so glad
Well
I moved
done.
that out.
Take the
That's a
birdie.
great putt. Needed that
Trailing by
birdie.
5
Need a
shots
couple
after
more,
that
to be
hole.
honest. Though we've got the tough the Tough Island green come in. The iconic hole.
This 17th hole is a par 3.
Oh, just look at that. How intimidating would that be to play in real life? I would love to play here. So, aim for the centre of the green. Pitching wedge. Gonna aim almost over this bunker. Put a little bit of spin on there, a little bit of spinneroo. Maybe go 9-iron thinking about it. Yeah, I'm going to go a 9-iron, take a bit of that spin off because at the moment, yeah, I think just in line with this bunker. No spin. I've changed my mind. We want to make sure we're losing a bit, but we're not losing a crazy amount. It is only ever so slightly coming back at us. It's going to mainly be that right to left movement. Oh, I've pulled it. Oh no, this could be a problem. This could be a problem.
That one's into the drink, folks, I'm sorry to say. And here we are with the third shot.
9-iron this time.
5 strokes behind
That was
our
a bad
leader.
shot. That was a bad club. I might have just cost us. Have I done it again?
He hit that pretty loose. Yep, that's a water ball.
This is not going well. 9-iron. I'm aiming right over here this time. Centre of the green.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Ooh, back there, horsey.
It shows how much the
well
wind
done.
really does affect it.
This is a triple bogey attempt here.
Triple
Okay,
bogey.
John, what's he looking at with
This
this
put
putt?
us in a really difficult
This looks
position
like
now.
the better part of a 40-footer, maybe even more. I'm going to go with 42 feet for this one.
Heavy left to right. Heavy downhill. Going to bring it in slightly more. Let's go 15 feet. I almost just want to putt it to just as it breaks down the hill and let the hill do the work. It's either going to be a horrible misread or it's got to work out okay. Just stay on the green. Do not roll off.
That'll be disappointing. We see that even in the pro ranks. It happens to the best of them.
Texas wedge, slightly off the green. Considering where we were. Good putt.
Oh, what a putt.
That was
Moments
a
like
hole to
that
forget.
deserve another look.
I think even in game I got intimidated by the water. We're now 8 over, aren't we? I mean,
And
it's
as we look at
nice we got the
leaderboard, our player
replay,
out in
but
front is leading
don't
by
want to
1.
see replays for a quad bogey. We're now so far off.
This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Okay, we'll keep the fade because we want it to cut into the wind a little bit. Oh, no way. Stay dry, stay dry.
Right into the water on that one.
Okay, we're changing our shot shape. We're aiming right out.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth.
These two iconic holes. The two holes that if you were to go there and play, you just want to play good
Taking aim
golf.
from about 170
And we've
yards.
absolutely bottled
Puff
it.
of wind blowing right to left for him.
7-iron, it's going to bounce a bit. Let's try and redeem ourselves a little bit. It's not been a good end to this round.
Going with the 7. Pretty sure that one's headed left. That's going
Bunker?
to find the water, sadly.
Oh my.
Just off the fairway in the first cut.
Where's it started us? I'm a bit confused of why we're all of a sudden. Is that going to affect our shot here? Are we just going to be smacking it straight into that? Because this doesn't seem right. I don't think we'd be hitting.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
Shame you can't take a mulligan in this game.
Oh my god.
Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here. Not a good spot to be.
That was brilliant. Pitch and wedge. Through the tree. I'm sure we won't hit that trunk.
Oh, that's a wild one. This one's heading over the stakes.
Out
you
of
should have a clearer
bounds.
view than us. How's it lying?
Well,
Okay,
yeah,
let's
the
go
line
9
is,
iron.
You know, considering the situation is pretty good. Hopefully they can get a hold
8
of this
iron
one.
even. Through the tree. Come on then.
Coming out of the rough, and it might not have enough on it.
This lie won't be too bad in the first cut. Oh, when he's hit the shot limit on his final hole of the round, and that will mean his day has come to an end.
Not
Well,
really
Rich,
sure what I
that
can
looks to be
say
a tough
about
day at
that.
the office.
When you get done signing the scorecard after a day like that,
I
you
think
just
I
wanna
need
go
to go
straight
back
to
to
the
the
car,
drawing board
slam
here.
the door, and just pipe it out of the parking lot to the
Just
nearest
looking
bar.
at
Well, that just about concludes our
qualification, it looks
coverage.
like it's going to be
I'm
a
Luke
bit
Hilvey,
too
and on behalf of
difficult
Rick
for
Mead,
us.
Plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. Let's see what's happening out at the 15th.
So, we use the interactive sim there. Because I think I'm going to have to replay this tournament. But I'm going to do that off screen
Birdies are good.
and make sure that I
Hardest
get
of
us qualified in
block the
time for our
bogeys.
next
They're
challenge so we can actually really improve.
That's
And
a
we'll be
good-looking
doing
shot
our
there.
first challenge in the next tournament because this one hasn't gone to plan.
Second shot here
But
on the 15th.
It shows how tricky this is. This isn't a game that you can just jump in. And I'm only on pro, so I dread to think how hard master setting and the legendary settings are. So I'm going to go... Now for the sim to work, you have to play 4 holes. So I'm going to play these 4 holes. And like I say, I'll make sure I qualify off screen. So that
That'll
we
work.
can start our challenges,
high.
start
Already
really
had a few
improving.
birdies today. This for another.
Well, this will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here.
A really
And
good
use
look
these,
at birdie.
these times, this round,
Benny,
these
take us
4
through the break on
holes.
this putt.
A tricky little slider here, downhill,
Try and improve,
moving to the
especially our
left.
approach shots, because that's what really let us down. It's our iron play, which will tie in to the challenge that we do on the next episode. Not an awful lot of left to right. Right to left, sorry. So it's a little bit downhill, and the downhill it likes to go quite a bit past. I'm going to go 12 feet. A little bit further because we do pull it.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one.
Nice
Sitting at
putt.
14 over for the event.
That was a good hole. I just need to keep going round. See, look how much speed that picked up. Oh my God.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be
What
an easy
an
par.
unbelievable putt that was.
4 feet to the cup. Day.
So, as you can see, we played the last 4 holes. Managed to sneak a birdie and get a couple of pars there. But all the stuff up to hole 15 was part of the simulation. So, as I said before, I will be qualifying off screen because I don't believe we've qualified for the Corn Ferry
And
Tour,
with
which
that,
means we'd
his
have to
Q-School
replay
journey
this
has
again.
come to an end, but unfortunately, he won't finish inside the top 45 this week.
He gave it a valiant effort at the very end of the day, Luke, but it wasn't good enough.
Well, that just about concludes
So I
our
do
coverage.
think
On behalf of
that
Rich
I
Beam,
need to do
I'm
a little
Luke
bit
Helvey.
of work
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
to make sure that, well, for one, that I'm qualifying for this. I'll be doing that off screen. I'll qualify off screen, and in the next episode there's going to be a challenge to try and help us improve, and particularly improve our iron play, because that was a real letdown for us. I was quite happy with the putting. The driving was okay. That didn't cost us too many strokes, but the iron play really let us down. So if you'd like to see the challenge that we're doing next time, subscribe to the channel, drop a little like for me, because that was a painful round and I need a pick me up. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.